welcome back to my channel. So today we're just literally gonna jump right into the video. Today's video is gonna be kind of like a chit chat, get ready with me, but also we are gonna be trying out some new products that I have not tried out before. Some of the products, they have been out on the market for a while. They're not that new. I really think one new one is my foundation. The three products that we're going to be trying today are going to be one, the Primetime Bare Minerals primer. This definitely is not new. This has been out on the market for quite some time now, but I have not tried it. Again, the Bare Minerals Primetime Foundation Primer. It's for brightening and illuminating. Illuminatress? I'm so bad with words. I don't know why products do that to me, but it's for brightening and illuminating. I really liked how it felt when I was trying primers out. I really did want to get a primer going to Sephora this last trip. I typically gravitate more towards like eye palettes, eyeshadows, things like that. So I wanted to change it up a bit. Also from Sephora, which I have not seen this, we're trying out the Radiant Illuminating Drops. They didn't have the Cover FX drops. I really wanted those, but of course at the Sephora that I went to, they didn't have it. So I saw these and I thought I would give it a go. Of course, the original shade that I wanted, they didn't have, but this one was still really pretty. It is in Morning Light. And then the more newer one that I know is pretty fresh on the market is the Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I was in love with the matte one, so I'm really excited to try this foundation out. This is in shade 203. So these are the new three products that I've recently got that we're gonna be trying out today. Just to kind of give you guys a background of my skin type, I am combination more so oily. The only places that I get dry spots is kind of like around my eye area and like the bridge of my nose. It's really weird, but more so I am oily. So we're just gonna, like I mentioned, dive right in. I'm excited to try these products out. Going in and trying the Primetime. As for the directions on the back, it says apply a thin even layer all over the face and allow to dry. That's literally all it says. The front is where it says the foundation primer for brightening and illuminatress. But I'm gonna say illuminating. You guys are probably like, really? It's really watery. Like when I put some on my hand, it's a little runny. And I have, of course, already moisturized and I've already cleansed my face. Okay, this feels nice on the skin. I feel a little greasy like, but it feels really lightweight. I'm just gonna lightly let that dry. While that's drying, what I always love to do, this is kind of like my eye primer. I've been doing this for a while now. I take the NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. I just get a concealer brush and I literally just apply this right underneath my eyebrows. Like so. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that while my primer is setting and drying. I am now going to jump into foundation. This is the L'Oreal 24-Hour Foundation in the shade 203. It does have SPF 15 in it, okay? What it claims, lasting glow foundation, never dull, never greasy. It's a radiant finish. You can wear up to 24 hours. It's a medium coverage and it's air light texture. For the pro tip, it says shake well, dot onto skin in rolling motion for flawless coverage. So let me go ahead and quickly shake mine before I apply it. It feels really, or I'm sorry, not feels, it sounds really watery and runny just by shaking it. I'm going to apply a little on the back of my hand and it is coming out a little watery, so this shall be interesting. And as I always say, I am just doing a little dabble-do-ya. My dabble-do-yas are a little more than yours, I'm sure. And I am going to be applying this with my dirty sponge. Really dirty. Don't judge me. And I'm just going to, it said like a rolling motion, so really just going to work this into the skin. But I am really feeling dewy already. Okay, that rolling motion I was doing was a little too slow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it and pounce on my face how I typically would. So far for the first layer, I really like it. It seems to be very natural, definitely very air light. What I forgot to do, because I'm a big dum-dum, I forgot to put my color corrector under my eyes. I definitely have been needing that. Of course, with Nora, I have not been getting as much beauty sleep as I would like. So mama really needs some color corrector. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit under my eye, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do a second layer of foundation so that way I can cover this up. But this product by NYX is really good. It's that salmon color corrector, and for as drying as my under eye is, it really takes this product very well. It's not too creamy and it's not too drying. It's really, really well. So if you guys are questioning or thought about trying this product, I really recommend it. Like I mentioned, now just gonna go ahead and do a second layer of foundation on my face. So again, just really working that into the skin and just taking my time to make sure everything looks nice and flawless. That is nice, well blended, and really worked into the skin. We're gonna quickly jump into concealer, so that way we can go ahead and try out this last new product. So let's go and jump right into that. And for concealer, I'm just using the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. It is this one. This is just like paint and I absolutely love it. It is really thick. If you do not like thick concealers, you will not like this one, but it is really thick. It feels just like paint and I absolutely love it. I do not ever apply concealer right directly underneath my eye just because I am very prone to creasing. So I do not ever apply it directly underneath my eye. So before I do go ahead and blend that out with the same blending beauty blender. I was like blending sponge, I know that sounds weird. But anyway, with my beauty blender, I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with my Dewy Finish Spray by NYX. And I am just going to blend that out like so. And I just focus on this bottom half first and bring that out. And then of course I slowly go into that under eye area. So to go ahead and set my concealer, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just take my index finger and I'm just going to blend that out with my finger where there's already creasing. And once I've done that, I'm just gonna take a different sponge. This is the Real Technique sponge. I do not like to use my beauty blender that I used for my foundation. I just like to get a whole different sponge for my powder. I just don't like how my sponge feels afterwards. Like it just feels gross after you've done your foundation, then added powder to it. I don't really care for that. And I'm just pouncing that and working that into the skin as well. I don't know how the drops are gonna work on top of powder, so I'm not gonna bring that too far down to mess up the powder. I'm not wiping everything off just yet. I'll probably add some more powder in just a minute, but we are gonna go ahead and jump right into the drops. Again, the cover, here's the front. And on the front, it says Radiant Luminizing, oh my god, I cannot talk. Radiant Luminizing Drops is what it says on the front. And it says you can infuse your foundation, moisturizer, oil, or eye cream with these liquid luminizing drops. Apply a small amount down to in the bridge of your nose, brow bone, and of course using your fingertips. It's got like a little pump here. When you open it, okay. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit to the back of my, ooh, too much of a drop. That was way too much. So just putting some on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my cheekbone. Okay, what do you guys think? Okay, I see you, I see you. And I'm just gonna go with the other side of the sponge that I use for my powder and just kind of blend that out a little bit. Okay, so once I went ahead and added the drops everywhere that I wanted to, I really hope that I don't end up looking like the highlighter challenge when I wasn't going for that look. I really hope it looks natural. So we'll see, because I'm not that close up. But so far, I really feel like I'm glowing. What I'm gonna now go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and add some more under eye powder some bakage under here. For bronzer, I'm using the Maybelline, the Master Contour Kit, which I've really been loving. For drugstore, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say anything about the highlight. It's okay, but for drugstore, this contour and blush is actually really good. But I'm actually gonna be using this to bronze my face. So just taking this big blush brush, and I like to kind of push it into the skin first and then do swiping motions, just because there's some areas of my face that don't take product that well. So just quickly doing that. I'm just gonna quickly do something to my eyes. Again, I'm not doing much at all. I'm going in with the Modern Renaissance palette because I cannot keep my hands off this palette. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna go ahead and take Warm Taupe over here. And I'm just taking a big old fat blending brush, and I'm just barely putting my brush in there and adding that to my crease. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I've had this for a very long time. The only shade that is hitting pan is Banana, which I find very hard to believe because this shade I use daily. So I'm just taking this Real Techniques brush, I said that funny, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hollow out my cheeks. And I really just concentrate this on the back. So now what I'm doing, just blending my face out with this big fat blending brush so it doesn't look like I slapped on my bronzer. So now that I've blended everything out, such as the bronzer, everything, I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of that highlight, which I'm gonna be using a highlight by Tarte in the shade Champagne. And I'm just gonna go ahead and place that where I put those drops. And I'm just kind of tapping that on, just because I don't want it to attach to any of my dry spots, since I know I'm very dry today. We are pretty much done with everything. As for my eyes, I'm just going to add my mascara right before I go, just to make sure it is nice and fresh. Before I did go and wrap everything up though, I did want to show you guys this new lipstick that I did pick up. It is by Urban Decay. It's their new Vice lipsticks that they just came out with, and it is in the shade Heartless. It's like a really pretty pinky, nudie, more so on the pink side. So yeah, that is the Urban Decay Vice lipstick. What do you guys think? Just to kind of give you a rundown of all the products, what I thought about them. As far as the prime time, I really liked this. This was very nice on the face, felt very good, didn't really feel like I had anything on my face. So, and it did, like it said, it gives off a brightening, illuminating effect. So yes, if you have not tried that, please try that. Also, the drops, these retail for about $14, which is not bad, but it really does brighten the face. The drops are really good, so let me know if you guys end up trying those. For the foundation, all of it, yes, spot on. I really like this foundation. It is buildable. It did mention it was medium coverage, but this definitely is a buildable foundation. The finish, it is radiant. It's so crazy how liquidy this is, but this foundation, yes, I will say I really like this. I don't know about the 24-hour, and I'm definitely not going to try 24-hour foundation. The texture, airlight, yes, I am also going to agree with that as well. It definitely is an airlight foundation. It really does not feel like I have much on my face, which is really good because, like I mentioned, I am going to be outside, so I don't want to have cake face. So far, really liking the products. I'll definitely let you know my final thoughts on those, so be sure to check my Instagram so you guys can see my final thoughts on the products, what I think about them. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, but I will see you soon. Bye.